that special kind of sadness. You got that tragic set of charms that only comes from time spent in Los Angeles. Makes me wanna wrap you in my arms.
The band Dawes performed a special version of their song Time Spent in Los Angeles last week on Jimmy Kimmel Live to raise money for fire relief and to support the victims of the fires. And we're joined now live by Griffin Goldsmith from the Dawes and his wife Kit. They lost their home in the Eaton Fire, and we welcome you both. Such an amazing and beautiful performance,
Thank you.
haunting, and to see the images of LA burning behind you was just so touching. So Kit, congratulations, first of all, and so sorry for your loss of your home. That's got to be devastating, especially during this time. It's such a happy time for you. And I understand you were decorating the nursery at the time the fire broke out. Tell me about that, just how it all broke out and what your experience has been like.
Oh my gosh, I mean, well, building the nursery was the best time of our life. But then the day of the fire, I think Griffin has a more minute-by-minute moment because I was at home with our niece that we're fostering, and he was the one who was getting the calls. I couldn't see anything. The power had gone out minutes before he showed up, and we hadn't had an evacuation notice or anything. We just knew that it was still really windy. And so he was the one who got the calls from friends.
Yeah, this story is actually absolutely nuts. But right before that, our niece's dog, who was being fostered by our mom, who was down the street, who also lost her house, the dog got out, and we were searching for the dog.
We spent the whole day.
And got a call that the dog had been hit by a car. I know this sounds absolutely unbelievable. I know there's nothing else to do but laugh. It's so crazy.
It's so crazy.
And so we had to go retrieve the dog's body, and then went to the vet to cremate it. And then on the way home, we went home to my mom's house. They had the news on the Palisades fire. I had been working. I didn't know how wild that fire was. I went to get food at a spot in Pasadena, and they went home, Kit and our niece. And we were going to reconvene at my mom's house to keep an eye on the fire and eat. And while I was at the restaurant, I got the Watch Duty app text, and I looked outside and could see the flames. And then I got a call from a family member being like, "I just left your house. Power's out. Looks like your neighborhood's on fire." There was no communication. There wasn't even communication up until the time that our house presumably burned down. We never got evacuation orders.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I rushed home, and I called my brother's family and my parents and told them to leave, which they did. And when I got home, we could almost see the flames. We could see the fire on the horizon, and there was no power, and the winds were 60 plus or whatever they were. And so I was thinking, like, this could be here in minutes. You know, I have no frame of reference.
Yeah.
And there was not a fireman in sight. Of course, the fire wasn't in our neighborhood yet. So we got out really quickly. We left everything. I mean, at that point, it wasn't even a question of like, what do we get? It's like, we get the things that are alive, and we go.
Yeah, it was just us, our dogs, our niece, and we were out of there.
Well, I'm glad at least you made it out.
Yeah.
You also lost your studio in the fire.
Yeah,
Right?
so my brothers down the street, they had built this house over the last 4 years. They'd been in for about a year. The property's not even finished. And in the back was our band studio, which is gone. Their house is miraculously intact somehow, which is a miracle. My parents, as I mentioned, around the corner lost their house. It's tough to feel like good about their house still standing, because what we're hearing, and I can't confirm this, is that the contamination is so intense that even those that still have a home might have to rebuild in some way.
Yeah. Well, especially for you, you're expecting a baby.
Yeah.
You have to be so careful about all of that. Do you plan to rebuild in the same area?
You know, it's going to take a lot for us to feel safe to go back. You know, the reality is that climate change is altering the way that we have to deal with things. You know, we both grew up in LA, and the fires are just getting worse and worse. And so a lot has to unfold in the near future for us to know that it would be wise to go back.
Yeah, there's so much that has to come into focus before we even know what our options are as far as rebuilding. I mean, hopefully that's an option for us. You know, I'm not sure if we'll ever live there again. I mean, it is paradise. We loved it so much.
We loved it so much.
It's also so heartbreaking that part of me is thinking, like, I don't know if I can do that.
And it just goes to show that it touches, I mean, just even your story alone, it touches every facet of the community, right?
Yeah.
Like so many people are affected by it. If you live in LA, you are in some way affected by it or know someone who is affected by it. Talk about that performance on Jimmy Kimmel Live. I mean, how were you feeling expressing yourself in that way and expressing the sadness and your love for LA during that performance?
It was really heavy. I mean, we've been fortunate enough to be on Kimmel 8, 9 times, and this one was way different. Obviously, it's just my brother and I, and that had its own significance due to the fact that we were both our families were impacted. It was intense. I mean, Jimmy was emotional. He came by before and talked to us for 10 minutes or so, and I hadn't seen those images until we were on stage. We had never played the song like that, so we literally like kind of just on the spot did it, more or less. And then I think even during the rehearsal, I think one of our houses is maybe like in the footage, and certainly houses that we recognize that we walk past every day. So it was a lot, and everybody there was really, you know, it was heavy. I think everybody was feeling that.
Yeah, hearing that song really struck a chord in a way that I'd never heard the song before, and it's pretty impressive how that song really evolved with the circumstances of this city.
Absolutely. It was almost like it was made for that. And I feel like it painted the picture and brought the feeling to people who aren't in LA and didn't experience it firsthand. So really beautiful. And we wish you the best of luck with the baby and resettling. And we thank you so much for coming on
Thanks
today.
for having us.
Yeah, thank you so much.